We're on. So this will tell you if there's anybody in, which is not, so we're good. We're getting started, but this will be on replay. So welcome, guys, to another dog vlog. I'm excited to have a special guest, and because I'm not able to get a second video up this week, I figured I would go live. And the reason I can't get another video up is because I'm in Oregon visiting family and my best friend. And I figured let's just get on live because she has a new dog, and I figured we could do a little Q&A about her dog Dottie. Yeah, so I thought it'd be really fun to do this together. Let's get her in frame. So super excited. This is, I think, going to be a relevant video because a lot of you guys have new dogs and you have questions on how to handle a new dog. Hi Vic, hi Liz, hi Alexandra.
Aww.
And so I'm here if you guys are just joining with my best friend Brenna. Her Instagram is Revive Interiors NW for Northwest in Instagram. And this is her dog Dottie.
Live.
Everybody say hi Dottie.
You're live.
So she just
say hi.
Good job, good sit.
Yeah.
So
She's a good girl.
we're in Oregon and it's snowing here, which is pretty cool. Oh, look, everybody's saying hi to you.
Aww.
Say hi. So we're gonna jump in. We're gonna do a little bit of a story on how she adopted Dottie from the shelter and saved her life. And she's still young, so she has a lot of questions for Dottie. I'm gonna go ahead, guys, and set up real quick.
The dog's young.
Oh, did I say Brenna's young?
She.
Okay. We're gonna go. We're going live on Instagram as well. So give me a second here to get that going. Awesome. All right. So Brenna, welcome to YouTube. And
only for you, Rachel.
yes. So why don't you tell us?
And the dogs.
And the dogs. Hey, Crystal. Hi. Happy Thanksgiving. So what we're going to do here, for those of you who are just joining, hi, guys. This is my best friend, Brenna. I'm here in Oregon visiting for the holiday week. And this is her new dog, Dottie. So we're going to do a little bit of a Q&A here. Let's start off and tell us about how you adopted her and how you met her and found her, and we'll go from there.
So we've been wanting a dog for a long time. I have 2 kids and we have 2 cats. Mm-hmm. So we already had 2 fur babies that we adopted, forever ago, back before we had kids. And we've always been wanting a dog, and my husband kept saying, heck no, because it's like a circus already with 2 cats and 2 kids.
Yeah.
But I, for some reason, and I don't remember what sparked it, but all of a sudden he was just started showing me like pictures of rescue dogs and stuff and saying that he kind of wanted to get one. So once he had the go-ahead, then I started looking seriously. And I was just browsing the rescues here in Southern Oregon where I lived, and I came across her picture, and I died. And I knew, I could tell, it basically like she looks like right now, but with her little ears popped up and that big nose, and it's just so perfect.
Yeah.
So I showed him, and he said, well, we can go look and see like what other dogs the shelter has and stuff. And then when we met her in person, she was just so incredibly sweet, really calm, and really, really good with the kids. And Rachel and my other best friend kept telling me,
this is probably not the best time.
This is not the best time. Are you sure you want a hound dog? She's going to be very loud. She's going to counter surf to get treats. She's probably going to she needs to run around a lot. Like, she's going to be crazy. And I'm like, oh no, she's fine. She's so docile. And we adopted her that day, even though my other friend told me not to. But she fit into the family really well, actually. She does do all those things. She counter surfs. She's loud. She has to run around. She's gotten out of the house sometimes, and since she's a hound, she just follows her nose. Mm-hmm. So we've been adjusting to all of that, and it's been a few months now, and she's really kind of starting to settle in, and she's not so nervous, and like we're seeing her real personality, which is awesome.
And you're doing really good work with her.
Wow.
Yeah. Hi. She's a sweet girl.
I need more training.
Yeah.
Dottie's doing great.
Yeah. Somebody asked Brenna, how did you come up with her name?
Her name when we found her was Dolly, Dolly, and that was cute for her, but my daughter she's doll obsessed, so like she has all the different dolls, so she's always talking about dollies and stuff, so we thought it might get confusing. What are you doing? Oh, she sees the cat.
Come on up.
So we were trying to come up with another name, and she's 3. When we adopted her, she was 3. So we didn't want it to be too different because she's probably pretty used to her name. And then I don't remember exactly. I think partially because of her spots and everything, it was just one that we came up with. And it kind of went along well with Dolly, just changing the 2 consonants.
Yeah, it's a good.
And it actually fits her so well because of all of her spots. And then I think it's funny because she is kind of like Dottie isn't crazy. So
good job. Somebody asked, does she get a Sunny Chang? Thanks for the question. And oh my God, kittens! Of course we saw your question. We're so excited to be here. But Sunny asked, does she get along with the cats?
That has been the most difficult part, I would say, because she is a hound dog. So it's in her DNA that if she sees a cat, she will bark at it, and she will not stop barking at it until it's up in a tree. And whatever small animal, originally she would be bred to keep it up there until the hunter came along. So we have the 2 cats, and we made our bedroom kind of their safe zone, and we didn't let her in here for probably the first month or so. And I basically texted or called or FaceTimed Anita and Rachel every single day to be like, what do I do? Or like showing them videos. So we just took it really, really slow. And it took a long time. She's fine with them now. She will not chase them or anything. One of them got outside once and she did chase it there. But in her defense, I think she's decided that's her territory and this is theirs. So in the bedroom, she knows that it's their area. So we went from she couldn't even be near the door without barking uncontrollably and skittering all over the floor to now she actually sleeps in our room too. So she sleeps over in the corner and the cats sleep up on the bed, and they coexist.
Yes.
She actually, it seems like, wants to play with them more than anything, and they couldn't care less to play with. They would not. They're just like, when is this thing leaving?
Yeah.
But they're doing a lot better than I thought they would. Like at from where we started out, and Rachel's seen the videos of me like
made amazing progress,
pulling her back on the leash and her barking and
yeah.
But they've gotten a couple of little swipes in at her, which I think helped kind of establish.
Look how good she is, guys.
She is
She's being so good for you guys.
That's because the treats are here next to the
let's be real. No, you've done well. Okay, no, Maria's Magical Meadow asks, how does she interact with your kids?
She's very good with them, although I was just telling Rachel just recently, she's been a little bit more, I think as she's getting used to everyone more, she's like, she'll play with them more and get in their face a little bit. And my daughter is just turned 4, but she's teeny tiny. So that's a little interesting dynamic. But she's really, really gentle with them, and she loves cuddling with them, and she doesn't try and take any of their toys or anything.
Hi.
She definitely, I'm her favorite.
Yes.
Of the family, but she's a very sweet girl.
Awesome.
Aren't you? You're a sweet girl.
Hey Cole said, oh my God, I can't believe it's live now. Of course, I'm so excited. You guys get to meet my best friend. And he asked,
I can't believe this is live either.
I know. And we're on YouTube and Instagram.
This is a lot.
Yeah. We're on YouTube and Instagram.
Dottie,
you can follow Brenna at Revive Interiors Northwest. But Cole asked.
Can you see your pretty face?
Cole asked, I don't know how to, guys, it's really hard to pull up the chat. Here we go. AE Cole asked, my dog used to throw up in the car sometimes. Oh, does Dottie do well in the car?
She actually, she does. She's actually gotten a lot better. She's never actually been bad in the car either. She gets really excited to just go with us anywhere. And if my parents live about an hour away, so when we go visit them, she'll get a little bit whiny, and so the whole time she'll kind of whine a little bit. But if we're just going around town and stuff, she just I tie her up so she can't get into the front, and then other than that, she has free roaming capabilities, and she'll just wander around and look out all the windows, and if it's nice outside, I'll open the window and she'll smell. She likes to stick her head out the window, and then her ears are like...
I love it.
So she does pretty good. She won't really settle and just sit there until we've been like driving for a while.
Yeah.
But
no, you've
but
done
overall,
really good.
she does pretty good in the car. Huh?
Yeah, and I like how Brenna will just take her on short trips regularly. And I think somebody earlier asked, how do you... Oh, that's cool. There's somebody from England.
Oh, wow.
My gosh, I don't... Oh, hold on. Sorry about that. Hold on.
Rachel's...
This technology, okay. Anyways,
hello over on the other side of the pond.
Yeah. So
can you come up here so they can see?
I love that. Yeah. So sometimes you guys ask me, how do I get my dog used to being in the car, or if they're afraid of the car or car sick? And honestly, exposure is everything. So you guys hear me talk about this in my videos. The more often you give the dog the opportunity to excel or succeed and have a positive experience with whatever it is you're trying to work on, the more likely they're going to do well. So Brenna does a good job at, she's going to pick up the kids from school, throw the dog in the car, help the dog
jumps into the car.
Get into the car calmly and safely, and just gives her the ability to go and experience a positive experience really quickly. So that's really helpful.
Yeah, I pretty much try and bring her almost every time that I go pick up the kids. Sometimes when I take them to school, you're not going to be able to get those treats. I know you want to, but you can't reach them.
I'm trying to read your guys' questions here. 8-month-old, he's very good at training, but will he always be crazy?
That's a
good question. Is my dog always going to be crazy? You guys know Finn, my doodle. He's 2 years.
Again.
Yeah, he's 2 years old now. He's still a wild monkey. So I think it just depends on the dog and how much you work with him. And he's fine once he gets a little bit of exercise. It's just if he doesn't get exercise. What about Dottie? She's not really super hyper.
No, she really isn't. She pretty much the only time she gets hyper is when it's time for a WALK.
Oh yeah.
So the minute she sees her leash, she'll bark a bunch and prance around. But she's never been like a crazy run around. We actually like it occasionally when we'll let her out, something will snap and she'll get what we call the zoomies. So she'll just run back and forth all over the yard. But that's pretty much the craziest she gets.
Yeah.
She's a calm girl, aren't you?
No, you've done well with her. Guys, I want you to like this video if your dog ever gets the zoomies. We call it Scoochie Butt in my house. But I don't know. Maria, I think I don't know what am I doing wrong? Did I push that? I'm sorry, I'm trying to see you guys' question.
Pushing the wrong buttons.
Maria asked, Eva says that dog deserves a belly rub. Yes, I agree. And then Michael, thank you for your excitement over the new video. And Levi, no, she has not met Finn or Ben.
No.
At this point.
Hopefully
someday they will meet. Because again, I live in Texas and we're in Oregon right now, guys. Like, I'm away from my dogs.
None of the dogs would enjoy the flight.
No.
We'd have to drive and meet halfway or something. Yeah,
we have a lot of zoomies in here. Guys, make sure you like this video if your dog gets zoomies. And then Maria asks, does she shed a lot?
She doesn't really. Okay, so let me take that back. If we give her raw goat milk, we've noticed that she barely sheds at all. So that noise is probably one of my children trying to get in.
It's fine. Here, Dottie.
So she has really, really short hair. It doesn't get any longer than it is right now. And we've definitely noticed that if we give her a little bit of raw goat milk every night with her kibble, just a minute, sweetie. She barely sheds at all. If we don't remember to give her the raw goat milk, she'll definitely shed a little bit more.
Oh my.
But it's super tiny short hair, so it's not like, I don't know, a big, long, hairy dog.
Okay. I think
she sheds a little.
I think that speaks to the power of fresh food.
And
you guys,
because I said kibble, we'd feed her kibble, but it was Tia approved. Tia, she's Dottie's auntie, so we call her Tia as an auntie, Filipino for auntie. Anyways, it was approved kibble because with the 2 kids and 2 cats and the way our jobs are right now, we can't. Oh my goodness. May I help you?
So anyways,
you guys go tell Daddy that he wants you.
All right. So anyways, Hawaii Wolf Fam. Here we go. You know what? This is real life. This is the joy and the fun of a live video. Is you just never old. Levi asked, "How old is Dottie?"
She's 3.
Estimated. I mean, she's a rescue, so we don't know. But let's go and talk. We're going to talk a little bit about the fresh food. Brenna, something fell from the roof.
Fine.
Literally, a big branch just fell from the roof. Guys, look at this. Look at this.
Oh yeah, it's very windy here right now.
That literally just fell from the roof.
See, I think that is what the neighbors are talking about.
I think so. Okay.
It's fine. We don't really want that tree there anyway.
Hope you guys enjoyed that little break.
That's what it's like here all the time.
Children. And they do great. So somebody asked, how do you get her to stop running out the front door?
I don't. That hasn't happened yet. That's another thing that I call Rachel and Anita about on the daily.
And Anita is our other best friend.
Yeah, and she's very, very, she works at an animal shelter, and so she is incredibly proficient in dog knowledge.
She is. That's where I learn all my stuff. And I try to get her to come on here, but she's off the grid.
Come on, Dats. So the things that we basically just have to answer the door or whatever with her and try and remind the kids not to open the door without us. We really haven't found a way quite yet to stop her. We are gonna try and implement some of Rachel and Anita's suggestions of some things like putting up a baby gate, because the way our door is, we can create a vestibule situation kinda. So if we had that extra layer, it would help a little bit. I don't know, some days she's good and some days she's not. Like the other day, my daughter, I was in here in my bedroom folding laundry, and I came out and all I could see was the dog's butt running out the door.
Oh my.
And my daughter going, Dottie, come back. And so my daughter had opened the door on her own, and Dottie definitely was like, oh, well, this is an opportunity, so I'm taking it. And I asked my daughter later, I was ready to be really mad, and I asked her later why she let the dog out. And she said, well, I opened the door because I wanted to see if the world was still there. So then I'm like, okay, you're not in trouble. But
that's so cute.
But we just remind them that they can't open the door without a grown-up present. And the few times she's gotten out, we've got her back.
Yeah, so she's a hound dog. I mean, when she gets out, she goes.
She will not stop.
You know, we should get you one of those GPS collars.
That would be amazing.
Because when she does get out. But I think what you guys can do there, because some of you were asking, is really working on recall, which we could work on. And I actually don't have a video. I don't have a video on recall. Maybe we can do something on that and put that on here. But
I would love to I don't think we'll ever be able to get her to not do it completely.
I disagree. I think she can. I think we can get there. It's just going to take a lot of work.
She's done it a lot.
She has. But you're getting better. Recall.
She is getting better. Huh.
Alexandra wants a video on recall. Yeah, we could do that. I actually have a couple really good ideas on that. Okay, good.
It's happening.
Yes, Michael agrees.
Before you leave.
Sophia agrees. Hi, Sophia. Cole, my dog won't get out of the car, and he's okay-ish in the car. How does Dottie do? Well, we kind of addressed that earlier, but she does. She does well.
If she's on her leash, she thinks that she's going to the dog park. So she'll get in and out no matter, because that's where she thinks she's going. So anytime I'm getting her in or out, that's kind of the motivation. And that's because when we first got her, after we let her settle in a little bit, I took her there a lot to socialize her with other dogs and let her run around and stuff. Mm-hmm. We don't do it as much right now because it's wintry and cold and yucky.
Yeah.
But
guys, it's really cold here. It's like getting into the teens tonight.
Yes, we're having a storm right now.
I don't even know what Celsius that would be. Negative? I don't even know. Bye, cute kittens. Thank you. I'm so glad you were here. Love you, Dottie. Hi, Crystal. Thank you for that sweet message. I appreciate that. And then Jay, you've asked us a couple times and I keep missing it, so I'm glad you put it in here. But should I cook a raw diet for no risk of bacteria infection? So I talk about this. I have an entire playlist, guys, on raw dog food and how to get started and what to look for. But dogs' intestinal tract were completely built to consume raw meat. And so fear of salmonella or any harmful bacteria, for me personally, is not a concern. They have a short digestive tract. I mean, think about it. A wild wolf, a wild dog, they're eating animals that have been dead and laying in the sun for hours or days. And they do just fine. The only potential concern with raw food and potentially harmful bacteria are for humans. But it's no different if you go to the grocery store and buy yourself some chicken or hamburger meat and you have, and you're preparing it for your family, you need to wash your hands. Same thing if you're feeding raw, fresh foods to your dog. So it's a really good question on wondering if you have to cook the food. It's actually more harmful to cook food for your dog. We were talking about this earlier about cooked fat versus raw fat. Cooked fat is toxic, considered actually toxic to dogs. And so that's why if you have any, like let's say a steak and you have gristle, the fat left over, you don't want to feed that to your dog. That'll lead to pancreatitis really quick. But Cole, bye Emily and Moose. Bye Emily and Moose. All right, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Levi, yes, very different. Karen, so pleased I caught this. Oh, I know. I'm so glad you were here, Karen. I really appreciate your support. Emma, not Emily. Oh, Emma, her or no. Yeah, I don't know.
I think maybe the dog's name is Emily.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Somebody else's.
Maybe?
I don't know, guys.
Someone's name is Emily, not Emma.
Yes. Antlers or horns, Jay asks. What do you let her have? Do you have any bones for her?
I'll get like the bone marrow that you can get in the frozen section.
Oh, the raw meaty bones?
Yeah.
The frozen bones. So she's talking about raw frozen bones.
That have like the marrow, the inside. So, and then I just give those to her frozen. And it gives her something to chew on for a long time. I haven't gotten her antlers or anything like that yet. And I think I've given her hooves like one time as a treat.
Yeah. I love bully sticks. Somebody asked about bully sticks. I really like bully sticks.
We've done that a lot for her.
Yeah. The thing with that is once it gets to the end, you want to be careful. Some dogs will try to swallow it when it gets small and they can choke. And if they don't chew on it before they swallow it, it can actually cause a digestive blockage. So they do make these plastic toys. You can stick the bully stick in it and then they can't get to the small part. You can discard the small part. You also have to remember that you have to remember that bully sticks are really high in protein and they're pretty calorically dense. So basically they're high calorie. So if you're going to feed a full bully stick, you might want to reduce their dinner amount because calorie surplus can be harmful. We don't want our dogs. She's a perfect weight, but overweight dogs is something that can be really bad. Jay, thank you so much. I appreciate you being here. I can't believe we're already at 23 minutes. I know. My dog breeder gave us a 2-year health warranty, but if you feed raw, it is void. That makes me sad. There's a lot of misconceptions and misunderstandings around raw, fresh food, and that's why I make these videos to help bring awareness to it. Any other questions, Brenna, that you have for Dottie that maybe these guys can benefit from?
Well, on the raw thing, I think I was kind of going into that when the circus came in. So I think as I was saying, we do feed Dottie a kibble because we're not quite financially there to be able to feed her full raw. So I checked with Rachel before I ever bought any dog food for her to find out what the best one would be. And then we supplement that with a lot of raw things like the goat milk. And sometimes we give her eggs, raw eggs, that we'll just put the whole egg in there, and she really likes that. And it definitely, I wouldn't have known without having Rachel around what type of kibble to look for, because I was feeling really guilty that we couldn't feed her full on raw, because that will be our end goal. But it was good to be able to know that there are some, I wouldn't say that they're good options, but...
Oh, for kibble?
Acceptable. Yeah.
There's absolutely better options. And guys, I have a video. You can just type in Rachel Fasaro kibble. I have a kibble video. If you guys want me to do a kibble review and even going to like a pet store.
Oh yeah.
And literally turning bags over and showing you guys what I would look at. Comment below or whatever. And
that's basically what she did with me. Like I think I FaceTimed her. I was like, "Is this one okay? Is this one okay?" And then she was looking.
That would be a good video. Like
it was really helpful because I had no idea,
what to look for.
Because you hear, blue buffalo and all that is supposed to be so good, and all these ones that I thought were going to be okay. Rachel was like, no.
Yeah. Okay.
And like even my mom, who always thought herself that she was doing really good and feeding the dog the highest quality, I learned from Rachel that even what she was feeding her dog wasn't actually that good, so she switched too. So it's just.
Yeah, it's awareness. Look, Dottie! Dottie, come here.
She sees a cat.
She saw the cat. Look at that recall, though. That's good. Like when Brenna first brought Dottie home and there was a cat, I mean, she was howling.
Yeah, there was no way she would come in.
And the cat just ran in front of her, and look at her, she came up. That's really impressive. That's all on you, Brenna. You did really well with her.
It was it took a long time.
It did. We talk about that especially with rescue dogs. It takes them at least 6 months to really start to come into their own. And I would say a solid year before they really come out of their shell for many of them. And yes, I see a lot of comments on the kibble review. Maybe we'll do a fun kibble review video.
Oh, yes, you want more kibble. Yeah. More treats, huh?
Yes, if you're not paying attention. Oh, Pierre, what is your question? I'm doing the best I can.
We have 2 screens going on.
Yeah, Instagram, I appreciate you guys being here, but you're not very interactive. But we're not really looking at you, so.
Questions, people, questions.
Oh, wait. Shoot, there are questions.
Oh!
Oh, no. I missed it.
Oh, I think there's only 2, though. Are they still here?
No. Okay.
Recall and food review, please.
Yep, you guys look good. Thank you, Pierre. I appreciate that. I would love a kibble review. My girl has a very sensitive tummy. Yeah, I'd be happy to do that. I guess what I could do is honestly even go to a pet store and just turn the bag around. Sophia asked how old is she, and Sophia's on every video. She comments on every video. She is a rock star. Sophia, I adore you.
A #1 fan.
Yeah, she's hugely supportive.
Dottie is 3.
Yeah, Dottie's 3. Hello, Brenna. Can you say hello, Trinity? Hello, Trinity.
Hello, Trinity.
Yeah, Alexandra, you're around a lot too, so I appreciate that. Michael, go through the ingredients. What are your opinions? Are they good and bad? Yeah, I could do that. Oh, that would be great. If you read this, of course we're gonna read this. Do you have any advice for a female puppy prone to UTIs? Yes, find a holistic vet. Find a holistic vet. Type in
you can put your paw on
AHVMA, which is American Holistic Veterinarian Medical Association, AHVMA. Find a vet. Find a holistic or integrative vet near you and work with them. This could be a kidney issue. It could be lack of hydration. It could be a number of things. It could be what's in their grass. So it could be something that they're sensitive to in your carpet, maybe a cleaner you're using. If you're using scented candles, a lot of those things can actually lead to that stuff. So I would find an integrative vet. Anybody here, if you're watching this, I'm a huge advocate for holistic and integrative veterinarians. I just think they look at the dog holistically, mind, body, soul, and they look at other.
We just switched over to a holistic vet.
Mm-hmm. Should you allow your new puppy to sleep with you the first week? What did you do, Brenna?
We put her in her crate actually, and I think we put her in a crate in another room, and she really didn't bark or cry too much. And then eventually we got it so that she could be in our room in the crate, and then we were able to take the crate away, and now she sleeps in here every single night. She's got her little bed over there. She'll put herself to bed actually. Like right around the time we put the kids to bed, she'll go in there and lie down. Yeah. We definitely didn't start out with her. Don't mind me.
So for the question, generally speaking, if you allow your puppy to sleep in bed with you in the very beginning, you just have to realize that they could chew on something, they could have an accident. So what I typically recommend is take the crate and put it within finger reach distance of the bed. So just put it right up against the bed. So like if I would have had a crate in here, this is the bed, I would just put it like right next to it. Okay, so we're gonna wrap up here in just a minute. I'm getting hungry. But you guys have been awesome. I wasn't sure how many would come on here. It shows like 2, but I know there's more than 2 of you, so I think there's some kind of error. But I just want to say that I know, really appreciate you guys.
Good job.
More than you know. I'm trying to encourage this one here to do some vlogs. 27, thank you, Maria, to do a dog vlog too. So 28 of us. Awesome! Wow, that's exciting. That's exciting.
Why is it only showing 2?
I don't know.
Come on.
So okay, guys, I'm gonna go. I do have a new
you can say
video.
bye-bye.
I just launched it yesterday. On anybody who has any dog, period, how old, no matter how young or not. I'd recommend you go to watch that, especially towards the end. It's very important to me. It's about veterinarians and taking your dog to the vet. On Instagram, the video is linked to my bio. I appreciate you guys as well. So thankful for you. And I hope you guys have an awesome Thanksgiving if you celebrate. And if not, or if you're in Canada and you've already celebrated, I hope you have an awesome week ahead. Thank you, Brenna, for coming on.
Welcome. Anything for Rachel and all the damn dogs.
All the damn dogs. And you can find Brenna here at Revive Interiors NW for Northwest. Revive Interiors NW. And
I don't talk about dogs over there.
No, she does interior.
I'm an interior designer.
She does interior design. She designed my dog room that you guys saw. I did a whole video on that, so you guys can go check that out. But thank you guys so much. Appreciate you. Bye. I don't know how to turn this off though. We might be here for a while. No, I literally don't know how to. Here we go.